Okay, so end of turn 5 for the Raven Guard. This is it for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is all about guts or glory, attrition. Yeah. You've got to be able to hold these areas now, haven't you? Okay, so let's start here.
So the Dreadnought's still in close combat with the genetically enhanced human things.
Yeah, well done you.
It killed one, but the Ogrins, the things, passed their leadership test.
So that's those guys down there. The scouts are all gone now.
They've been gone for a turn now. The one assault marine obviously rallied.
Yeah.
And shot his bolt pistol at the 5 guardsmen that were there, but did nothing. However, this squad moved in to secure the building and then rapid fired that last squad away.
Wow.
So that's another 5 points for me. Aha! And then what happened here was Korax and the Terminators moved in on their respective targets that were left after last turn.
Yeah.
And obviously wiped them out and consolidated so they're both within contesting distance of that objective.
Fantastic, so it's about holding the objective.
It's about holding that middle one. The middle one, that tactical squad has to stay alive.
So it's all about that squad right now.
As long as one of them's still alive, then we'll be good.
Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Attend to Hooks and Miles and the Raven Guard. We're now going to move to turn 5. This is where Matt's going to prove his sword and destroy them. And basically, he's going to destroy them all. Anyway, so I'll see you at the end of turn 5 for the Vostroyan, and well, we'll see what happens. Okay, guys, take care. Okay guys, so it's the end of turn 5, which is the end of the game, and we're going to talk to Matt now. Matt's going to discuss with us what he did. It was a hard luck lesson learnt by the Marines. It was a shooting fest for the Vostroyan, and yeah, it was very exciting. So Matt, lead us on.
Okay, well, I want to ignore the first Lehman Russ here, because what can only be described by the Lehman Russ was an orchestra. So we'll move on.
An orchestra? No, a bombardment of amusement.
It was music for me. So we'll go the Armoured Sentinels, and to be fair, the Lehman Russ as well, and the 2 Lehman Russ over there decided, well, there are some smelly Space Marines on that middle objective. I'm not going to be able to get anywhere near them, so we will shoot the living daylights out of them. The first battle cannon hit did 1 wound, maybe 2?
1, I think.
1 wound, and then managed to clip another away with its heavy bolter.
The Armoured Sentinels did nothing.
Hit but failed to wound.
So there's those guys down there.
Yeah. In our combat here, the Gen-Hance super drugged up mutants, nothing happened. We actually forgot to do that. We're going to quickly reset it on the camera, and you missed Miles going, okay, I'll roll to hit. Oh, no, I missed. Okay, carry on.
So that never happened, but we assumed that basically at the end of the day, it's just a stalemate.
Still tied up. This veteran squad here ploughed through the building.
Oh, that's right, yeah. They used their flamethrower, did they?
They used the heavy flamer. We managed to get a heavy flamer and 2 las guns out the front and take a pot shot. This last surviving assault marine, and he managed to weather past 2 armour saves, I think, stayed alive.
He did pretty well.
There is very little left. Devastation.
Hey, 6 out of 10 Marines you killed. 4 of them are still alive. It's not that bad.
Well, I don't know. That's half the. It's more than half the unit.
4 of them stayed alive. They failed their leadership test, but by the grace of the dice gods, Miles rolled 3 for his fallback, and so managed to run away, but carry on claiming the objective. So unfortunately,
and we should point out the assault marine. The assault marine who isn't fleeing is also technically claiming the objective. In case anyone gets snipped.
Well, yeah, there's those 2 units there then.
Down here, I decided to ignore Korax because, you know, 3 wounds left. I'm not going to be able to kill him this turn.
Let's face it. We've all been trying to ignore him, but he's managed to walk through and show himself up and up. He has kill everything. You know?
He has killed.
I'm here at the party. Look, it's me.
I think he is single-handedly responsible for nearly 250, no, probably about 400 points worth of men.
And you just get him dancing in the background there. There you go. So he's the dancer.
So. The veterans, both the newly emerged veteran squads poured as much firepower as they could into the Terminators. Took out 5?
No, 2.
Took out 2.
There were 3.
There were only 3 left. Yeah, took out.
So that was there.
Yeah, that was there. We managed to shoot through, ignored the fire, shot through, took out 2. Unfortunately, he is still left. And again, these two Leman Russ were just firing on that big thing in the middle. So
they were firing at that. So you basically had 3 tanks firing at that one position.
One position, yeah. One of these guys would get hit with another direct hit. And I've got, out of my 3 tanks, I've got 2 direct hits. One of them scattered. End of the game, rather amusing though. We did our final little bombardment, and Miles, aiming for these guys, actually scattered and hit Corax with his own artillery. But fortunately, Corax is made of nails and survived.
Well, all in all, it was a really good game, and I've got to say, I really, really enjoyed this one. Now, the question is, which of the objective is the 50-pointer? So,
I'm assuming you already know this.
I do, because I laid them out. So, the game works on the amount of objectives that are captured. There's 3 objectives, one's always 50 and 2 are always 10. Then they're awarded points for every unit. Well, the loyalist players are awarded points for every unit they wipe out, and I would say he's wiped out pretty much a lot. So we'll have to calculate that up afterwards. But just to let him know which is the 50, so I'm going to go through it just like they do on telly.
Oh God! No, I can't take it.
And that's a 10. Oh, I'm thinking that may possibly be a 10, and that's a 50.
Yeah!
So there we go. So it's nice and easy. The 2 there are both 10s. It was the one in the centre was the 50. I was hoping that he would go for the centre, but I thought he might go for the chapel for some reason. I don't know. But anyway, so all in all, it was a great game. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I'm
hard.
off to have a heart attack.
Yeah, it was hard work, wasn't it?
Oh,
it was.
Yeah.
But I've got to say, Matt, how did you feel?
Tense. That was a tense last game. But you know, I'm playing with the word bearers in the next game. So
you're literally straight after this.
I have to be supporting my loyalist brother at this point until you know, for the moment.
And I've got to say, Corax did really well.
He was vicious.
He's the first Primarch that actually hadn't
slapped through everything.
Yeah. Well, no, except for Hayden's what's he called? Comrade Kurz.
He's the only one to survive.
It seems that the 2 Lightning Claws guys have done really well.
This is the proof of the pudding, because they've both got high initiative and they've both got mastercrafted lightning claws, and because they've got titanic might.
Yeah.
If you're rerolling to hit and to wound, it's just 3s and 2s. Bye bye.
Yeah. Rolls to hit, rolls to wound. High initiative. They were churning. Like seriously, honestly. The amount of firepower that I put into him, he does have no right to be standing. But
yes, he does.
He is a Primarch. He is a son of the Emperor, and he has done his father proud.
He has done them very proud.
The word Titanic might.
Okay, so all in all, it was one of the great games. I really enjoyed this one. So I'm going to say goodbye from him.
Goodbye.
Well done.
Goodbye from him.
Played.
That's
see you later.
Goodbye from him. Yeah, I'll see you in a minute, and that's goodbye from me.
What
see you later, guys.
What is that from?
I don't know. Bye.